Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Eddie Marcus, spokesman and advocate of basic human rights for all people. So I waked up this morning with my mind still on freedom. You know, there's something in America, and we love sports. I was watching the Minnesota Vikings last night, and I didn't finish watching the game. I don't know who won, because for some strange reason, there was something that was just a bit more important than watching the football game. And that was and is the problems that had to experience when I got ready to go to bed last night, and those very same problems that exist today as I get up this morning. And each of us are going through something similar, every last one of us. But I was thinking about sports since so many of us, pay attention to sports, how it operates. I was thinking about if you got a team, even say the Minnesota Vikings or any team. What's the goal? The goal is to get the best players, work with those players to try to see if you can get them to work together to perform a winning strategy. The goal is to win, not to lose, not to tie, but to win. So you get everybody doing their part to win. And if a receiver or a quarterback or a guard or a tackle or whatever cannot play that position, then you get another person who can play that position. There's no way you would have a receiver that every time you throw the ball, they drop it, and then you don't pull them out of the game. You get somebody who can catch the ball. And I was thinking about our system of government here. It doesn't seem to have that at all. There's nothing saying that we as a United States, we as a nation of people are working to come together to make sure that what? That we are winners. And to make sure that we are winners, you have to think about what makes those athletes give everything they got because they get a reward. They get a reward. If they weren't getting a reward, they wouldn't be thinking about it unless everybody was playing without receiving fund money and it was just playing to win. And yes, even when you play sandlot, when you play out there in the field, just a group of people getting together, the goal still is to win. But if you got uh, some benefits coming because you win, you really give it all you got. So I'm thinking about why isn't America working like that? Why aren't the Republicans and the Democrats and the in-betweens working like that? That's because it's so corrupt. When it comes down to these games, it's about money. When it comes down to life, it's all, especially in government, it seems to be about something different. Something different. You see, there is I don't know how to say it. You probably know how to say it better than I do. But it's designed in such a way that certain people get certain things, other people don't. See, the goal is not to have a united team. In the government, it seems you got people over here trying to take advantage. You got the quarterbacks over here trying to take advantage and do better or do good at the expense of the receivers. Or you got the guards who want to lift up whatever position that they're trying to make by allowing the quarterback to be tackled. Nobody working together collectively for an outcome that everybody wins. No, we got people out here trying to trying to make sure that part of the team suffer. In other words, they're saying that part of the team is not even a part of the team because they're the wrong this or they're the wrong that. Humanity. Well, how and why is it being successful? It's being successful because it's not being challenged. You got people out here saying and lying, spreading lies day in, day out, all day. They've been doing it for quite some time now. Constantly, constantly. I'm listening to what Donald Trump talked about while he was president and before while he was becoming president. How it just is like air. It never ceases. It's just there, constant. And you think, well, what would another strategy be to defeat it? Well, it appears that America's strategy is this: to defeat this evilness and this lie is just keep spreading it. That's what they are doing. And then America comes along and their strategy is keep repeating it. Keep repeating it. Now it appears to me that any team would come up with if we wanted to win, would come up with a different strategy. They wouldn't keep playing the game the way the other team is playing. They would choose their own way to play the game, and they would involve and indulge in their game in such a way that they would give it all they got. And doing that, it would come up to a standard that would at least stand with the opposition. And who knows, if you give it the right go, 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 you might become winners. What I'm specifically saying, I'm saying for all of these years, Donald Trump has been lying. He's been exhibiting all of the evilness that he was taught was successful. Just practice this evil, it'll be successful. Don't give up, it'll be successful. And rather than America, the rest of America saying, well, what they're talking about, let's challenge that. I heard somebody one time say, when they go low, you go high. What does that mean, go high? That means when they talk dirt, you don't talk dirt? No, baby, that ain't that. You don't have to talk no dirt, but you got to talk love. When they talk dirt, you talk that sweet stuff. No, don't stay there. Talk that sweet stuff. If they talking about destroying stuff, you talk about building. Don't let it up. When they tell a lie, take that lie and not just tell, I heard somebody say this morning, when they tell a lie, just point the truth right next to it. No, that's not good enough. That truth that you pointed to right now is the same truth that allowed this here to come up. That means this truth is not sufficient enough. You got to come up with a better truth. This truth is turning into a cancer, and it's feeding this cancer. So if they come here trying to tell you a lie, talking about whatever that is, you tell the American people about the basic human rights that we not only talking about. I don't want to hear another president talking about this or a candidate talking about this. I want to hear the American people say, we demand this. We demand, as an American people who are representatives of what you might call a faith, a religion, or Christianity, or whatever you want to call it, we're going to demand that not only that we put this lie to rest, what we're going to do is that we're going to make sure that the best that we can do for the American people is going to be done. If we can come up with the policy, the rules and regulations that would allow everybody to have a job or career that they love doing, that's what we're going to do. Talk about that every day, all day and night. We're going to make sure everybody got a job. Make people believe it. Just like they believe these lies that they keep telling. Now you're telling the truth. It's going to be hard for people to believe it, but you just keep telling that truth and then start doing things about it as you tell that truth. Everybody going to have jobs. The kind of jobs that would allow them to do what? To have the adequate housing. That would allow them to have adequate food. That would allow them to be able to access education as they desire. You tell the people that these things that are essential for life, you're going to guarantee it to them. How can a person come and say, we're going to guarantee that there will be no abortion? And yet people out here hungry, can't find a job, living on the street. What is America saying? Get these niggas. Oh my God. Out of government. When DeSantis taking these people down in wherever he's taking them, California, New York, what is that? That's niggerism. When they're talking about taking away people's voice, what do you call that? That's niggerism. What is niggerism? Niggerism is the denial of God. Niggerism is the denial of truth. That kind of stunned me right there when I first used that word, because I know most people don't know what niggerism is. They think a nigger is a black person, but I want you to know a niggerism is a crazy devil. And it ain't got no color. It's an action. Wow. I hope I was able to clear that up a little bit. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I'm saying. Right now, the devil is choking us, and we really don't appear to be doing anything. We got to do so much more. Now, here's the problem. We can do so much more, but we resist doing so much more. We're resisting it. We know people need adequate health care. We know it. But yet and still we do everything we possibly can to make sure that it doesn't happen, because there's more money in the system and there's politics in the system. So in this money and politics stuff, you got people that need to be in the to go and recognize some disease or something that could end up developing and taking their lives out, they don't even get a chance to know about it because they cannot get into the health system. And why is that? Because we don't have enough facilities. We don't have enough doctors. We don't have enough. So we need to open up and I've been saying this for quite some time, ladies and gentlemen. I've been saying it for quite some time. Asking these guys who are out here talking constantly about Donald Trump, the ones on the social media, the ones in government, the mainstream media, they are constantly talking about Trump. And other people are begging them, talk about the promise, talk about the dream, talk about how we're going to start. And they will not say one word. Will not say one word. Maybe it's totally because of the money, but they are playing a part in the destruction of America. We have said that those people who sit around and say nothing, the do nothing crowd, they're doing nothing, saying nothing. It gives complacency to whatever is happening that you don't want to happen. Well, constantly talking about this stuff that's destroying this nation, constantly talking about it without saying anything about building this nation is playing a part in the destruction of this nation. Watching what's going on, not saying anything, is playing a part in destroying this nation. Watching what's going on and constantly reporting it without telling anybody about how to cure that, to get rid of that, is playing a part in destroying it. And so when I hear you talking, if you're not talking about the dream as I advocated to you, you don't have to say everything I say because I know you're not blessed like that. God ain't trained you like that because you won't allow it. But at least tell the people that every American will have a job. Tell the people that America will make sure that there is no homelessness. America will make sure that you can smile again. And doing it all at the same time. And it will knock all those people in Donald Trump, send them on out here to someplace else. But you won't do it. And so you're helping destroy America. It doesn't where you CNN, ABC, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, all of you are helping to destroy this country. As spokesman and advocate of basic human rights, I couldn't sleep knowing this, and I don't hear anybody doing anything about it. So I'll come back again, and I'll mention it to you. It might work, might not, but I'm telling you so you can hear it, so you don't have to be a nigger.